time. First call, right? I'm going to slate this bastard. Are we ready? 3, 2. Slate this bastard. Welcome to the Steve Fusil Training Hour, man. I am Steve Fusil. What we're going to do today is we're going to focus on a very interesting town of Roswell, New Mexico, home of Area 51, not to be confused with Studio 54, both filled with freak shows in the 70s and in the 40s. I don't know if they all came from the same place, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to shop Ford trucks. Let's take a look.
Ford, how may I help you?
Hey, my name is Steven, and I'm looking for a salesperson to help me with a vehicle.
Okay. Are you looking to purchase?
I am, yes.
Okay, just a second, sir.
Well, I got that queued up. I'm not getting what I want out of this thing. Here we go. Okay, now I've got it.
Thank you for holding. This is Joseph with Ford. How can I help you?
Hey, Joseph. Listen, man, you have a Mercedes-Benz GLB 250 4MATIC SUV that my wife has asked me to give you a call about.
Awesome. What do you guys want some information on it about, sir?
Well, I want all the information you possibly have. She called me and told me to gather as much information as I can, so I'm trying to give you a ring to see what you may know about the car. I've never owned a Mercedes-Benz. I've been a Ford guy most of my life, so I went on the Ford website. I told her to go look at you guys, and she said, well, good, because they've got a Mercedes-Benz I want at the Ford store, so I think I tricked myself.
Awesome.
So
All right, let me check it out for you.
I'll tell you what, your website, I'll tell you what's interesting about your website is that I keep telling your website that I do not want a $500 coupon for any pre-owned vehicle. I've told it no thank you twice. But what I'm going to let you do, since it's offered it to me twice, I'm going to let you offer me a $1,000 coupon that I may be willing to do. Okay, you've offered me $500 twice. I'm just doing simple multiplication. What do you think?
You know, I mean, I wouldn't have the authority to do that. I wish I could just go shooting numbers to anybody. You know what I mean?
Well, you're telling me that your website has more authority than you, Joseph? Come on, man. We can't let robots rule us.
No, I got you. Yeah, you know, might lose my job. Just
oh, I don't want you to do that, man. I want you to sell me a car. I don't want you to lose your job, pal.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at a 2020 Mercedes, like I said, Benz GLB 250.
Correct.
It's looking like it has 22,000 miles on it. It's pretty accurate. You know, I might have a test driver too, so you know, it should be in that 24,000 range.
Okay.
Looking like we have it listed for $40,480.
Great. What can I buy it for if you've got it listed for $40,480? I got $6,500 off the last time I bought a car. That's what I'm bucking for. I'm trying to beat my record here.
No, I gotcha. Yeah. You know, you're probably gonna get your best deal here. You know what I mean? Because then my managers can negotiate with you. Like I said, unfortunately, I don't have any negotiating power.
Sure. What kind of power do you have?
You know what I mean? I can definitely, we can get you in the doors, kind of go from there. You know, would something like today you'd be able to make it in, or are you looking at more like Thursday later in the week?
Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked me. I appreciate the options. I'm actually in Texas right now. I've got a small cabin up in Ruidoso that we're going to head to early part of next week. But I'd be willing to pick this thing up on the way because I drive right by you guys all the time. So I've been looking at all of the cars between here and Ruidoso, and this is the one that my wife likes. Do me a favor. I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, it's been great. What can you tell me about this vehicle that might make me want to stop by Roswell?
Let me see here. You know, we do have our 139-point inspection on it. So the vehicle has been through our shop bill, our service. You know, if it's out there listed, you know, everything is good on it.
Yep.
Everything's been checked on it.
Yep.
We do have our three-day money back, no questions asked guarantee. You know, you're looking at a.
Hey, this sounds like a rental car opportunity.
You know what I mean?
I just come drop you some cash for a couple of days, take it back. I don't know. I don't think it's for me, man. No, I'm just kidding. If I took delivery, man, it'd be mine. That'd be for sure. What else can you tell me about this car, man? That sounds like you're telling me about a little bit about your process, but what do you know about this car?
Let me see here.
I think you can do it, man. Sell this thing to me, man. Give me a reason to come down to Roswell. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever been in the car?
Have I ever been in the car? No, I haven't.
Okay. Can you tell me how long you've had the car?
Let me check how long we've had it listed on our lot for.
Okay. I'm going to look on your website also, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see here.
All right. So let's see. It's a turbocharged diesel, 4-wheel drive, sport utility, 4MATIC. Request more information. Calculate my payment. It's got all season
It's looking
tires.
like we've had it for about 40 days.
Okay. All right. So how long have you worked there, my friend?
I've been here about 6 months, give or take.
All right. So you've been there longer than the car has. That's a good deal. Let me ask you a question. Listen, I just want to help you, kind of coach you up here a little bit. If it's been there 40 days and you've been there 6 months, how come you haven't been in this car? Is it ugly? Is it ugly in person?
No, I mean, it's been here 40 days. It hasn't been here for the whole 40 days. It goes up there in our shop bill for a day or two. Then it goes in our detail bay for a day or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I go. Okay.
Then once the time it hits our lot, it's already been about a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you work more in new cars or used cars?
I do more new cars. It's kind of what I find myself selling more. But
Oh, okay.
I'm not opposed to selling. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I haven't had any leads on it, so I haven't had the opportunity to check it out yet.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it 100%. All right. So what can you tell me about the car?
Let me see here.
There's not a lot of information on the website, so I just thought I'd find out. Do me a favor here. Listen, I'll make it easy. Here's what I'm asking. What information can you give me that'll make me make an appointment with you on my way to my house?
Well, I mean, for starters, you're already looking at it. Your wife wants it.
Those are good reasons, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Mama wants it, right? Okay. Happy wife, happy life. All right,
Yeah.
I get that. All right,
Absolutely.
I like your reasoning. What else, man? I like people to earn their money. What else can you tell me that'll make me stop by Roswell, New Mexico, and ask for Joseph when I come in?
It's definitely more on your luxury side of your SUV. It's a sport one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's looks like it's. Let me see. I want to say it's all-wheel drive.
All right.
Let me see here.
I'm looking through your website.
Sorry, I just wanted to...
Let's look at the Carfax. Can we do that? Can we look at the Carfax together?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at it. Let's see what I can do. All right, looking at the Carfax. If I click on Get Your Carfax Trade-In, let's see, it pulls up. Well, that gives me price watch. It doesn't let me pull up the Carfax for some reason. This service is not available. Okay. Do y'all have an option for me to see the Carfax on here?
I can definitely email you one.
Okay, that'd be great.
Or,
yeah.
Send you a text over.
Sure.
What's a good email for you?
Well, I'll give you
Or would you want to...
will text work for you? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
But I want to ask you a question. Does your does the Carfax typically work, or is this something that I feel like most of the dealerships I've been to, the Carfax works?
Right.
So are you saying that you guys? All right. Here's what I'm struggling with. It sounds like you're agreeing with me that the Carfax on here should work. Is that typical of you guys? It normally does work, and it's just not working now. Is that what's going on?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. It was freaking me out because I don't want to do business with anybody that doesn't do business with the Carfax.
No, yeah, I got you.
All right. So, yeah, man, I'd love for you to send me a Carfax. I'll give you a phone number. It's 512
Okay.
409
Gotcha.
8118.
And who's this phone number going to be for?
It's for you to call me.
And what was your name?
My name's Steven.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your last name, Steven?
Johnson?
Johnson is your last name?
Johnson is the last name, yep.
Okay.
I'm looking at your website again, and I just want to let you know, man, you popped up with another $500 coupon. That's $1,500 off that I'm expecting now. That's three $500 offers, man. Joseph,
Well, looks like
we got to get you some power,
another,
man.
Like
we got to get you some
another
power,
like a-
man. We got to get you some power.
Another 15 times if you're trying to break that record there.
Well, hey, listen, if I sit here long enough, man, you guys will owe me. You guys will owe me in about the next 15 hours. You guys will owe me about $6 million in negative money. I'm going to own the dealership before it's all over. How long have you been selling cars, Joseph? Yeah. How long have you been selling cars, Joseph?
For as long as I've been here.
Well, okay, so 6 months. What'd you do before that, if you don't mind me asking?
High school.
Oh, you were in high school, so you're a young man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose the car business?
I have family in it. My uncle's one of the finance managers here, so
Okay. So you
he
thought,
kinda let me know they were hiring. You know what I mean?
yeah. So it sounded like a good idea. You felt like your uncle would be able to help you out, get you along, help you make a little bit of money, move along in your career.
Right. I mean, better than before that I was working at Walmart, and Walmart just.
Listen, I'll say it. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. Walmart sucks.
Yeah. It wasn't the most pleasant job.
Yeah,
for
Walmart sucks, man. Yeah, Walmart sucks. So if you wouldn't be in the car business, let me ask you another question. Do you plan on doing this for a long time?
Potentially, yeah.
You do. Listen, I've been in sales for a long time. I was giving you a little bit of a hard time on this call, but I just kind of want to run down with you and see what kind of mustard you were made out of, whether you're Dijon or French's regular old mustard that you get at Walmart. But I feel like you're the kind of kid that's got the moxie. You just need a little bit of training. Has your dealership offered you any training that would get you off the ground and get you moving in the right direction?
Yep.
You say yep?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What kind of training have they done with you?
I don't know if you're familiar with it. We have this. It's called Joe Verde.
Yeah, Joe Verde. Yeah, he's an old sales guy, man. He's been around forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a classic.
Yeah. And do you think Joe Verde's made you a better salesperson?
Yeah. There's a lot of things you can definitely pick up on from anybody. You know.
Okay. What do you think Joe Verde's lacking in his training? The training that you've been doing on videos, or where are you getting that information from? It's like a class or a video, or because Joe Verde's dead.
Yeah, it's a video. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Verde's been dead for 20 years. So, do you think
really? I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, I made that up. I don't know if it's true or not. I was making that up. What do you think it's made you good on the phone?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you one final question. Do you think that you have the skills that it takes to handle a phone call and get most customers in the door?
For the most part, yeah. It's just definitely difficult whenever I haven't looked at the vehicle,
Sure. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with this being a sales call, how well would you rate yourself? I like guys that feel confident about themselves. I'm going to buy something from somebody. I want to know they're confident. They know their product. They know how to manage a sale. Because I want to give to somebody that's earning it, right? Somebody that's done the work, right? Like my guys, when my guys sell, man, I know these guys have done the work. It's a hard, long sales process. I know these guys have been through it. So if I'm going to stop by Roswell Ford on the way to Ruidoso, my question is, why would I stop by and see Joseph? And let me ask you a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, absolutely the best, knock down, drag out, you could give Joe Verde a run for his money every day, all day. How do you think you did on a scale of 1 to 10?
As this one?
Yep.
Probably looking maybe like at about a 6.
About a 6. Okay. I was going to rate you a little bit higher than that, but I appreciate it. I love the confidence. Where do you think you lacked on this call?
Like I said, just strictly information on the vehicle.
Okay. Okay. So you hadn't done your homework outside to be able to be prepared for the call.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like I said, it just hasn't gotten that opportunity quite yet to kind of be a Mercedes 250 specialist. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's kind of hard, and you don't see a lot of Mercedes, and you're kind of a Ford store,
Right. You know what would help? If you got inside the car. If you'd have got inside the car.
Yeah.
Right?
That's just one of those things, out of the one vehicle out of the 80 that we have,
Yeah.
That would be the one that I would get
I get
a call on,
No, 100%, man. I get it 100%. Listen, I don't want to bust your chops, man. I just want to tell you, I really appreciate your time. I think you did a great job on the call, man. I'm going to talk to my wife, see if she likes the car. If she really, really likes it. If she does, we'll stop by next Thursday when we're coming through to Ruidoso. Does that sound fair? And I'm going to ask for Joseph when I come.
Yeah, absolutely. Are we looking more at morning or evening on that?
I'm not sure when we're coming, man. We're pretty fluid. The question that
Okay,
I
I
have
gotcha.
for you, the one request that I'll have for you is for you to answer this question, though, before I go. The only way that I'm going to
Okay.
follow up and see you is if you do what?
If I, what do you mean?
You've got to do something for me when we get off this phone. What's that?
You know, I got to see if there's any room in the thing for sure. I know you're kind of interested in the cash price, or at least the price in general. See if we can bring that down any. You know, I
Okay.
don't know if.
Well, I mean, that's
There's
a
any
great thing.
wiggle
Yeah,
room on
listen,
that?
I'd love a better price, that's for sure. But the one thing that I was looking for, the thing you said that you would do for me was what?
I would send you over that Carfax.
There
as
we
well.
go, baby.
That's
So
the
as
other
long as
thing I
you
need to
follow
get you
up,
to look at.
that's it. You send me that Carfax, man, then we can start talking about price. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Awesome, brother. Listen, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your effort, man. And I look forward to seeing you and talking to you soon.
Absolutely, Steven. You have yourself a great day.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man. Be good.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Man, talk about being asleep at the wheel, right? I mean, just being asleep at the wheel. You got a kid here, been on the job 6 months, car been there 40 days, hadn't even bothered to get inside the car. I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot about the car business. No, that's a lie. But one thing I do know about things is that I would imagine that after 40 days of a rare car sitting there, you'd take the time to go get in it, right? Because he said himself, he said, hey, man, we don't get these cars very often, right? We're primarily a Ford store. So, I mean, if you're primarily getting Fords and you get something different, it would seem curiosity might kill the Joseph or get the better Joseph, make him want to go at least sit in that car that's interesting, right? Because Roswell, New Mexico doesn't have a Mercedes store. So I don't imagine they get very many of them. So you would think that if this is something that you really wanted to do, to really wanted to hustle, you really want to set yourself above, really want to be able to set an appointment, hell, you'd go sit in a car. But what do I know?